Hello everyone, this is SaiiN here, back with another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. This time today guys, bringing you some really nice Team Slayer gameplay from my SaiiN Munjaro account. In this gameplay guys, I was playing with my Munjaro bro CelerityzZ on his You're Just Better account in this gameplay. And this is gameplay from either the April or the May season. And I matched up against a very familiar friend, good friend of mine from Halo 4 actually, Harlecin. And he is one of the proud members of the Halo Pit, which is a pretty good YouTube channel, guys. I'll link that for you in the description. They upload a lot of great content on there, and Harlecin's actually a really nice guy. I've really been a good friend of his since Halo 4, and was pretty excited to get this matchup. And he was, I believe, he was in a team of 4 with EnvyyP, Aegis, and SoH SaiiN. SaiiN was a pretty good player in this gameplay, played pretty well to try and stop the Munjaros. And we also got the surprise guest edition, guys, of Fearitself on our team, which was quite fortunate for the Munjaros, I think, going against this pretty good team. So having a pro in your team is pretty handy. So just showing you the profile now, guys. And we also had a Top Notch on our team as well as our 4th player. And I don't know who that was, but anyway, this is me showing you Fear's profile right now because getting Fearitself on your team is obviously quite a big thing. I don't believe Halo 5 is Fear's best Halo, but nevertheless, just proving to you that this is his profile. He's got a ridiculous amount of followers, like 1,800 I believe, and only added 100 or 50 so people back. So I think you can tell that this is definitely Fearitself. I definitely think this is his OG tag. I know that I got it wrong in H2A when I got to Zoxin's dubbed as Fearitself was the imposter, but this one definitely is the real Fearitself. So obviously Matt and I were quite lucky to have him on our team. But nevertheless, with Fearitself, like, this game was still quite hard for us, and the other team was pretty good, and I know that Harlecin, his team, have definitely been playing a lot of Halo 5, so I knew it would still be a sweaty game. So I think in this gameplay, Slayer and Regret, guys, had quite a sort of rough start, but Halo 5 is still a new learning curve for me. I'm starting to get better at the game now, but always sort of like learning where I can improve, and helping me do this gameplay commentaries. Hopefully I'll improve as a better player on Halo 5. As I said before, Halo 5 is not my best Halo. I think I'm better at the older ones, but I'm really eager to play Halo 5, like when I can in the summer, and sort of like progress as a player and hopefully get some really nice wins. So guys, a lot of great content's come up, and I'm really looking forward to bringing all this out for you. So I really hope you enjoy this Munjaro's gameplay, because I love getting wins in with my boy CelerityzZ, because he's one of my best friends, and been playing with him for such a long time, and just really nice to get a win with him. So Slayer and Regret, guys, it's a very really nice map to get in Slayer. It has slightly changed now with the new additions, I must add. In this gameplay, it has sort of been altered now. Instead of having Fuel Rod on this map, you will have Plasma Caster in future, so that's obviously a big change. I quite liked how it played with Fuel Rod, to be honest. I don't like the new addition of having Fuel Rod on Truth, because I don't think it really plays that well. I think that the Plasma Caster on Truth was a much better fit, and don't really agree with the choice that 343 put around with that, because I feel that it played much better the way it was. I just feel that this map has more dynamics for being able to use the Fuel Rod than opposed to using it on Truth, so I think that's a bit of a shame. I'm not sure I'm really going to like that change, but obviously it's something you're going to have to get used to. But seeing this gameplay and having the Fuel Rod on this map, it shows you how well it kind of plays, and I feel it does play quite well with the Fuel Rod, because when you got the Fuel Rod on this map on Regret, you would then immediately drop down for the overshield, so you would go for the fuel first, then the OS, and that's how it would work. And controlling the ramp parts on this map is kind of essential. You need a strong top-mid setup, and you need to be able to push people in at their base and then get the kills and then rotate back to the other side successfully. That is what Slayer on Regret is all about. And when the Fuel Rod was in play, you needed to be able to go for the Fuel Rod first and then drop down on the OS guys and work as a unit to try and get the OS burnt, or either acquire the OS as well as the Fuel Rod. So that was a really important job. I feel that the fuel rod guy on this map, like how I'm using it now, you definitely have to try and stay alive with it for a start. Not the best play with me there to actually end up giving it up. But you definitely have to stay alive when you have the fuel rod on this map and just take your time, because the fuel rod should be guaranteed kills. So definitely getting back to that weapon was really necessary there. I was lucky that the enemy didn't actually see that it had still been on the ground there, so you know, I was lucky that I actually was able to retrieve it and get quite a nice kill on Harlecin there, nearly end up choking but eventually get the kill. So that's a really big play. At this point definitely wanted to stay alive, but unfortunately Aegis CU comes out with a really nice play to catch me unaware. And luckily for random hasn't spoiled it, I don't know. I was going to say luckily for me the random's got it, but I couldn't be sure there. At that point getting a nice kill off spawn, that was a pretty nice play. Just responding to the, you know, responding to where my teammates were, looking at the head on display, you know, where Fearitself and you know, Matt were actually positioned on the map, so because I knew they'd be the main people like on my team that would get kills, so I was just trying to help them against Harlecin and his team as best as I could to, you know, make it easier for Fear and my Munjaro bro CelerityzZ to get the kills. So yeah, pretty much my job in this gameplay was to help them achieve that. At this point, guys, you know, just sort of pushing with my team as a unit. I know that most of them are going to be in red at the moment, so I'm just taking my time not to, you know, push too aggressively and just wait for a good opportunity like that to get the individual 1v1 outplay. That's all I had to do in that situation, was just make sure I could, you know, get a kill out of it and stay alive, and then look to push with my team as well. So at this point, you know, Harlecin and his team have moved into top mid. It was a really nice play from them. You obviously want to always hold top mid on regret, and you know, try and hold those ramparts. It's a really important area of the map to control. So with the DMR here, like the reason I'm circulating over top mid is because I'm trying to push them out of it and push them into the more vulnerable parts of the map. So I want to try and get them away from top mid, and you know, definitely looking to put some shots down and covering fire for my teammates. And any players lurking out like that you just saw, you just want to clear up with your team and you know, just get that easy kill. You know, a player isolated in a particular situation should always be a free kill in Slayer, so you know, that kill should always be getting cleared up if you have a lot of team members, you know, like with you at the time. So obviously OS comes up every 2 minutes on the odd numbers, so that's pretty important to grab that as well. You know, having a good top mid setup will make OS grab probably a lot easier, although there have been some successful bottom mid strategies that have been able to like acquire the OS anyway. That was a really nice triple kill. The first 2 kills were some really nice pistol, and then obviously nice awareness to notice the guy for the triple kill. That was quite a nice bit of play, and you know, looking to just keep our Harlecin and his team out of top mid, and getting a triple kill like that actually is a really nice play. As I've said before in Slayers, if you can kill like the enemy team in mass, like that's so much better for your team, because they'll all like sort of spawn together. You know, sometimes when Halo people get a split spawn, it can be quite hard to predict where exactly the enemy team was. Very nice perfect shots there for the perfect of the DMR cross map, and that's just some really nice plays for the killing spree, showing that I'm doing my job really well in top mid by just holding it down, and you know, just some great plays there to you know, keep the right areas of the map, and that's what made our job a lot easier in this gameplay, to be honest with you. A little bit of a choky pulse nade, I know what I was trying to do there, and unfortunately for me it doesn't quite go the way I anticipated, so that's really unfortunate for me. You know, after throwing a crappy pulse nade and seeing the guy get SoH, obviously I'm going to move away from that and try and regroup with my teammates. So that was a little bit of a bad play. I don't think I was timing the overshield this game, or I think maybe I had one earlier, but can't remember, to be honest now. But I don't think I was the main guy timing it, so I mean, I should take full responsibility for the fact we didn't get it, because I could have stopped the guy getting the OS, but I don't think generally I was the person timing it. But I should have been aware that you know, that they probably were going to go for that, and that was a really lucky reversal, and that was an even more luckier stick from Harlecin. Like that was an incredible stick cross map, but yeah, no, I mean, that was a great reversal, considering the guy had the storm rifle, which is probably one of the most OP automatics in this game. I was quite happy with that one, and you know, Harlecin get a ridiculous stick there that I should have really anticipated, but my Serenity senses let me down. But there you go, guys, that's the end of the game, finishing off that last guy there at bottom mid. So that's a really nice team Slayer with Fearitself, guys, the real one, I might add. I was really happy to have a pro on my team, and I think Harlecin would have really liked to have beat the Munjaros plus Fearitself in this gameplay. But unfortunately for him, the Munjaros came out strong, and so did Fearitself. And we got a really nice win on Slayer and Regret in this gameplay. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay. This was SaiiN, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.